Welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Well, here we are once again in the wall, and I've got this stuff all the way down here to this end. And I'm thinking probably what I need to do is take this stuff out and bring it up just a little bit higher and take the whole andesite and end rods thing and bring it in here as well. And the floor in here, tear out the dirt and put in the slabs. And that'll fit with just taking it down that way too. Now, meanwhile, down here on this end, I've gone around the corner and I've gotten pretty much all of the north wall. Wait a minute, this is the north wall, the west wall up there. And by the way, with some input from viewer comments and whatnot about the effect of the light going like it is when you've got the end rods under the stairs, I decided that I liked the idea myself, so I did it with all of the stairs along here. All of these under the wall stairs. I've got another section like this that comes in here. And again, we're going down here. We've got the end rods under the stairs. Nice long flat section here. There is a little height change up there because it leaves that showing like that. But I don't think that's too big of a deal. And I think there's another spot like that right there. Yeah. But not too bad. The thing is starting to shape up. I'm thinking maybe I might have to take this level down a bit because I haven't gotten any of this wall taken care of yet. And as you can see, there's a lot to do there. I'll be getting that taken care of reasonably soonish, I think. But yeah, it's looking a whole lot better in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got to do something about either close that opening or rework it so that it actually works with this floor where it is. But yeah, it's shaping up. It's looking better. And I'm good with that. And let's see. Oh yeah, there was this. I had a problem with this before. I finally figured out what the answer is. Put some railing up there. And now it doesn't look like an invitation to just casually wander off into the water. Because, yeah, you know, not exactly OSHA compliant or anything like that. Not that I care about OSHA compliant. But yeah, it looks better. It fits a little better, I think. Meanwhile, I have had something of an issue. And it's these street lamps. The more I look at them, the more I despise the very fact of their existence. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know if it's the glowstone or the oak trap doors or what. But, well, first of all, there's too many of them. They're too close together. I mean, for aesthetics. I mean, for lighting, they're the right distance. They are exactly the right distance to provide good lighting. But in terms of looking good, they never will. Ever. If they stood there for a million years, they would never look good. Yeah. So I am kind of trying to figure out a good way to do something there. I don't know. Honestly, what I'd like to do is something like this right here, except you can't do that in Minecraft. That's Creativerse, and those are arc lamps. They're Grand Architect lanterns. And, yeah, Minecraft doesn't have those. And no, sea lanterns would not cut the mustard. Sea lanterns look okay, but I don't think they're quite right for what I have in mind here. So, anyway, about the only thing I can think of to do right now is to tackle the issue of the tree-lined street thing. And it's about time I cut this birch stuff down anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to cut this stuff. And go with a limited number of saplings. And we'll start with the first one right about there. Yeah, and maybe not quite that close together. Because if you get them too close together, you're just making a forest. And that's no good. Alright. Now I want this effect on both sides of the road here. I don't suppose they actually have to be dead staggered right on each other. You know, one here and one absolutely across the street from it, and so on and so forth. But let's see. I was going to put something here, but then I thought of, okay, how about that? To let it grow up a little bit to see how it turns out to look. But yeah, all right, that's 3 blocks from the 3rd block from the end, so something like that. And this one has to go because it's too close. I figure what I do is I get the trees in the whole tree line street thing going on, and then any construction after that will just take those trees into account, because the trees, once I'm satisfied with them, are going to stay. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What are we doing for spacing here? And maybe not necessarily even the same spacing all the way around. You know, throw in a little bit of randomness to it. It's going to be hard to tell until they actually turn into trees. Alright, let's get rid of this. And this. Bear in mind eventually that all the oak trees in the back there are also going to have to go. I mean, there may be some planted around for look goods and whatnot, but the actual tree farm look is going to have to go. Let's see. Let's kind of throw it around here. Sort of, kind of, semi-randomly like, I think. Yeah, something like that. All right, let's leave this one here. Kill this one. And that one. Get rid of that. I'll put one in here between where the last two were. And this can go there. This one can come over here. That's okay. This one has to go. Mind you, I'm not actually a guy that knows what he's doing with this kind of thing. I'm just kind of pretending I am. I'm going with what I think sort of kind of looks right. And I'm thinking this road needs to continue on down that way. Especially down there to that wall where it's going to have another entrance down there. And maybe an entrance or two along here somewhere into that wall. Yeah. I think maybe that just about ought to do that. Yeah, there's not going to be any telling for sure about this until the new trees grow in and all the old leaves are gone. So that's going to take a while to see just exactly how or if it's going to be any good. Still got these bloody things on my mind. They won't go away. I need something there. And it needs to be down both sides of the street and probably symmetrical and even like this. That's great. Fine. Fantastic. And I suppose that if I continue with the main lighting solution I came up with or ended up doing, then the street lights don't actually have to be for producing enough light. That's a possibility. Probably is going to end up being the way to go, is seriously cut down the number of the things at least. Make them a little farther apart. And just kind of sort of go with that. Yeah. Well, we'll see. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give some time here. And actually, how about if I get some bone meal? That's an idea. Get some bone meal and bone meal those doggone trees. Oh, come on. Tell me I got bone meal around here somewhere. Are you kidding me? I have got enough bone meal around here to grow the Garden of Eden, pretty much. I just have to run down here to get to it. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to get those trees bone mealed, and we'll see how that thing looks with them grown. All right, here we go. All of them grown. Some of them are a little shorter than I would have liked, and I may tear them down and regrow until I get taller ones. I don't know. Depends on how badly I think it needs to happen. But yeah, I think it's looking better. It's moving in the right direction, as it were. Yeah. Okay. Now, this thing. This has got to happen. And I think what I'm going to do is start out. I'm going to run this down here and see what I can do. Oops. About not falling into a hole. And how about I just kind of close this hole up. Yeah, I think that's about all of it. All right. All right, and now what I'm looking for here is to have a opening, kind of like I've got down on that end. Oh, not you, like that. Kind of like there. I see a problem here. I need to go look at this other one. This is not right. One of these two is wrong in some way, and I think it's the one I just made. Let's see. I know it had stairs to bring it down here. Okay. This was coming down from a higher level. Okay. And out there, it's flat. So I don't need to use the stairs. I just need to dovetail in with some slabs. Okay, that'll work. All right. So if I start this and then run screaming because that's driving me nuts, and then make this mess and fix it. All right. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about here. I don't know if I need to leave these or move them, because let's see how they're going to look. Oh, they'll have to move. I just figured that out. Absolutely. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, those definitely will go. And I just kind of blew it here. Because what I need here is that. Yeah. Let's see. I've got some stone brick. I think there's stairs in there. Yes, there is. Yeah. All right, so if I adjust this accordingly, okay, then we have something here like that. And then, of course, this has to come back up. And the rest of it will come down this side. And we got the stairs. We got 3 wide on this. All right, let's make it easy on myself here. Go back this way 1 more block. And then this. Yeah. All right, let me see this up here. I'm pretty sure it's going to go right up against the wall all the way down. Yes, it is. Like so. All the way down. Except that needs to be a full block under those. Okay, I'll fix that later. All right. So knowing that, it's going to come down here. All right. All right, that's probably going to be like that. It's probably, actually, those are probably going to be stone. This will have to become stone brick. There'll be a stair here. Well, wait a minute. Let me just fill this out a little bit. So that's 3 wide, so we got stairs. Alright, maybe this needs to move a block. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, that's a stone brick. And that's this. And this comes along like so, and we've got slabs going like that, and the whole thing goes down here, down to this end, ends up covering that opening to down below. Come down here, and either dead ends or comes up and hooks into this. But yeah, that looks like the idea of the day. To just roll with that. And like I said, I need to get some stone brick in there. And it's all down there. But yeah, that's, I think that's where I need to go with this thing. Get this road all the way down here. And because it's all stairs and slabs, there shouldn't be a spawn issue, even though I'm going to be nuking a bunch of lights and whatnot. Alright. More stairs. I got some stone brick. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Okay, that's pretty much the idea here. Yeah, so I'm going to work on that and get this thing going. Probably won't do, well, one side is wall lines, so tree lines would be kind of silly. But yeah, that'll have another entry coming up along here. Yeah. And there's some place I have to fill back in. Yeah. Well, it's shaping up into something. And looking a lot better in a lot of respects. I'm kind of liking the tree line street thing. It's working out pretty good. I think some of them are a little small, and I may cut them down and regrow, but the general idea is working. The one thing that isn't working is these street lights. I don't know. I might just decide to go through and like tear out every other one just to see if that does any better and whatnot, because with the lighting in the ground, these probably aren't necessary for lighting purposes anymore. Instead, they're just there for aesthetics. And if they look bad, they need to come out or be changed or something. Anyway, that's pretty much the size of what's going on right now. A lot of thought going into every little detail and so on because, well, I want the place to be right. Still trying to figure out what to do with the roof for these two things, and I'll figure it out one of these days, even if I just do a thing with slabs and stairs or something. I don't know. I get it figured out eventually. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.